everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm just a casual racer, and today I want to show off the 1990s version of Thruxton by James Skinner for Assetto Corsa. This mod was just posted yesterday on Race Department. It's free. Check out links in the description. You can find links to these cars as well, of course, this track. And yeah, it's just really cool to have a track from the golden age, the classic days of BTCC racing. You know, the 90s, right, are as far away as the 60s were from the 90s. People don't realize that, but you know, Grand Prix Legends was done in the 90s. You know, you could do the British Touring Car Championship, and that is just as far away from, you know, if you did a 90s focused championship as Grand Prix Legends was from the 60s when it did classic Formula 1. That's kind of crazy to think about, isn't it? But that's where we're at in history, and so we're going to be some classic racing here around Thruxton, having an immersive, correct version of the track, new trackside details. James has done a really good job redoing this track, creating this historical version, which is always awesome to see. I love it when creators go to the effort of creating historical versions, stepping back in time. I'm sure James is quite an expert on Thruxton at this point. You know, we also have, of course, the Peter Marek. He has done these three cars here, posted on Race Department. I'm driving the Volvo S40 right now, but there's also the Nissan and the BMW. Creates a 17-card field. Can't use the S1 version, unfortunately, of the BMW and the Nissan. They don't load correctly, but still a decently large enough field that you can do some good racing around a circuit like this, and it doesn't feel empty. And of course, you can find more skins out there if you really want to add more cars to the field. Ooh. Chip down and get through this pack as best I can. Doing 5 laps here today. A little bit of a shorter circuit. It's a unique circuit, so we'll see how quickly this race goes, but I don't think it'll take too long. A little bit of door-to-door contact there. Fire our way past this guy the best we can, hopefully. There we go. Nice run out of this corner. Like I said, these corners kind of remind me a little bit of American, you know, oval racing corners, because you have to really modulate your throttle through them to try to carry as much speed through the corner and out upon exit, but also the corner continues to go on and on and on. One thing that does make it, I think, quite unique is actually the elevation changes. Like right here, we're going to start dropping down, and that adds character to the track, even if you don't really notice it right away. Good shot here. Got some nice trees and foliage out in the distance. And now we're going to start heading back towards home. The run here. These two cars are fighting, the two Volvos. Let's see, looking up over the inside here. Right on the tail. Sliding in, giving him a little bump there. There we go. Take a peek at the inside here. It's a fast corner. There's not really a lot of braking zones, so it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of just trying to line up a run, making sure you get a clean exit out of corners, and just using momentum to complete passes. You do have a corner here. This is a pretty good passing opportunity, as I just demonstrated. And then here again. There we go. A couple more positions. On the outside. Going to come up to one of my favorite corners, or maybe my favorite corner on the circuit. I really think this curbing here is quite cool. The concrete slabbing, very classic. You know, that definitely wouldn't be on a modern circuit like that. Everything is so FIA and, you know, different regulations for a lot of racing series. A track like this just wouldn't be built today, and you just feel a little bit more of that original character even in this 90s version of the circuit. Fly along here. I think we're in maybe 3rd or 4th position right now. Get late as I dare. Go, taking plenty of curve. This car can totally handle it. Woo! Right at the corner, you got a nice big mirror there on the right. We can look and see what's going on behind us. Quite a pack of cars there ready to capitalize if we make any mistakes. So, you need to be careful there. The car is quite responsive, right? You know, it's a boat, it's a touring car. But at the same time, right, you can throw it in the corners. You got plenty of time. It lets you know when you're about to lose the car. talking about the Volvo here, and you're able to, you know, make saves and drive it on the limit, which is always a lot of fun. Really enjoying driving this car, actually. There we go. Moving to the field. This is the 4th of 5 laps here, so we'll have one more lap, so no need to rush anything right now. I believe this will be for the lead here. So we can work and maybe make our move kind of in that opening couple of, you know, after the initial slow area by the start-finish line. But we can make our kind of, maybe our move into that first chicane area could be good, unless he opens the door to us here. We'll see. I carry speed. That's always interesting. The corner, just the camber and the way you enter the corner, there's some bumps, and the track is very textured. Like the texture detail, that's something to talk about here. Very well done, although the track itself just doesn't, in terms of accuracy, even real-life accuracy. Ah, there is someone ahead of us. Never mind, this must be second. But the track just doesn't lend itself to tons of trackside details. There really is been a lot of care taken in the actual track surface, its appearance, and of course just the road texture and feel through the force feedback, which is excellent. Running wide here. There we go, around the corner. Yeah, so this is a mod that for me, I mean, obviously there's not a ton of 90s content. I think more and more is going to continue to pop up over the next few years. It becomes, you know, more and more of a classic era in racing, but it is going to be, you know, this for one is for sure, I think, a surefire recommendation to add to your racing collection. It fits well, right? Early 2000s stuff would fit pretty well at this circuit. Even 80s cars and things like that would also fit well. So, great track to add to your collection, in my opinion. One that I recommend, pretty much a must-have, even if you're into more modern racing, just because it does really fit anything, and it really is a classic circuit. I guess the one opinion I might have, right, is there is a true modern version of the circuit. So if you really aren't into any historic racing, then perhaps you pass this one up and just grab James's modern version of the circuit, but I do think you'd be missing out because this really is well done. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and most of all, though, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week.